Good morning, everyone. In my dressing gown still. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a slow start to the day. I woke up in the night coughing, so excuse me if my voice is a bit croaky. Anyway, I think we got to here last time. So I've paid for my New Zealand registration, but my employer pays me back for that. So I'll put a little credit there, and it did come through in my wages. I am organising to head over to the UK for a year in June. So I'm sending back 3 boxes of craft stuff and winter stuff. I also spent this Monday, in the emergency room because I rolled my ankle. So when they saw me, my ankle was quite swollen, so they did an x-ray. And then I had to go to the doctor to see them as well. So a emergency room 4-hour wait visit cost me $59, which looks like I've credited the $19 back, but I still owe the $40. On Tuesday, I paid $70 to the New Zealand Council to send verification that I was a registered nurse in New Zealand to the UK, so I can work when I get to the UK. I did a bit of food shop, not much. I then had no spend on the Wednesday because I've been spending large ready for England. On Thursday, I sent something I'd sold in the post, so that was covered, so I had a no spend there too. Friday I went to art class, which was budgeted. I had my B12 injection, which was budgeted, and I've credited that back to the bank because I paid it from the bank. And then I pay for car parking. They've actually started charging us for parking. So the first hour is free and my art class is an hour and a half. So I now have to pay. So that's a bit of a shame. So I'll have to budget that in when I come back next year to New Zealand. Saturday I had no spend. I taught martial arts on the Sunday. I've put it in the wrong place. And I've been paid for that. And I sold a uniform. And then I've got some crafting money coming in there. On Sunday, I went to the cafe. I don't remember going to the cafe, but I presume I did. Yeah, I don't remember that. It's been a really busy week. And the chemist, I've actually got to, I think I'm credited that back. So I bought some magnesium liquid because the magnesium I'm taking isn't really doing much. So someone suggested magnesium drops. And I've actually bought some magnesium liquid, which is a bit stronger again. So I've started taking that. The cafe budget has been now credited back. Had some therapy, which was there. The phone bill came out, which was credited. I went back to the doctors for a steroid injection because my autoimmune osteoarthritis had flared. So I had a steroid injection, and then I think I bought some hot chips here. So look at that. No, it's getting worse. When was this? Tuesday, I went out to the cafe, and because of my ankle, I couldn't get free parking at the hospital where I work. And so I had to pay for parking, and I got paid, and the extra payment was from the registration payback. I then had to buy cat food in preparation of going overseas. I've got a friend who's going to look after Cohen for a year. And the cat food that he has was 25% off. So I bought 4 bags and roughly got 1 bag free. So Cohen owes me some money. Again, I had to pay for parking for work, and I went to lunch with a friend at work. Thursday, the mortgage came out. Not yet sure what the interest is yet, but that was a no spend. And then today I haven't gone to art. And I haven't paid parking, but I am going to get some prints done to take overseas. So we can write no spend in there. So 1 day this week, no spend. And I'm going to be spending today on the the printing, so that doesn't come out. So I'll put that back in my wallet. And then here I've continued to sell a few bits. I think maybe we've got to here. So I can't remember what I've sold, but I've sold bits and pieces of crafting things. I've then taught martial arts and sold some uniforms, and then I taught a class and got that payment in. I'm not going to be teaching any more classes this month, so I won't have any more coming in, but it's looking better. Everything that I've listed at the moment hasn't sold or is still sitting there, and I don't think people are selling. But March was such... Anyway, I'm jumping all around. I apologise. I've still got a bit of a headache. I've taken the morning off. So I'm going to slow down and breathe. There we go. So I've had one no spend this week. Today I'm going to be going out later to get some printing done. And Saturday, tomorrow, I don't think I've got anything planned. So hopefully I'll get another no spend there. Maybe in... Yeah, I might take this printing out of my holiday fund because I've had my grandchildren painted by my artist friend who teaches art. She painted my girls in watercolours, and I'm going to get 2 prints done to take over to Japan to see them next Saturday. I can't believe it's so soon. So I might take that out of holiday. Anyway, that's my week. So it's really helpful actually to see what you spend, because actually I consider myself that I don't spend very much, but obviously with rolling my ankle last week and then having to go back to my GP this week, I've had to pay parking, which isn't budgeted. I've gone to the cafe a couple of times, you know, I've eaten out, but that's budgeted, and I've actually put that back into the bank. You know, so it's interesting to see what's going on, but my ankle's a lot better, and I'm hoping that the steroid injection has actually kicked in a bit, because my hands are feeling a lot better. So I've started to fill in the budget because this is my last cash stuffing for March, and we've still got to put the interest in there, and I've still got to account for petrol. I think I've put in 138 so far, and I'm on 1/4 of a tank, so I will need to put some more in. And so what I'll do is I'll only put in up to the 200, and that will keep me in budget. The nursing has been refunded, and also I cancelled my contents insurance and took it out with a different provider. It was slightly more expensive, but actually they're going to be insuring all my contents in a storage locker while I'm away for a year, so I knew it was going to be more expensive. So over here I've started selling. I've changed the policy, so now my car, house and contents are all under the same company and will be $125 a fortnight. However, they all now come together and they all expire in November. So I'll need to save $190 a fortnight so that I've got all that money ready for November. Although I am hoping to sell my car before I leave, so the car insurance will go. So I will hopefully then be able to drop that. And then we've got the food here. We budgeted 200 and we budget 75 for the cafe. I've taken everything out, and at the end of the first fortnight of the month's wages, I went over on food by $7.77. And I was under on my cafe budget by $6.30. And so hopefully at the end of the month it will roll over. So I've started this next fortnight with 200. I've already spent 15, and I've started with 75, and I've popped in 20 there. So I've already started to spend. So I might go back to the my monthly write out to see if I can do any more no spends days. And then going back to the beginning of my book, I will put in the rest of my no spends, but I think February's been my best month so far yet. Right, so that's the budget up to date, so we can do some cash stuffing. So we've got 100, 200, 350. Oops. We've got 450. 550, 550, 70, 80, 90, 600, 610, 20, 30, 40, 50, 650, 660, 670, 685, 685. And I've already filled my wallet with my shopping money, my art money, my cafe money, and I've also put some money out of this back to go back to the bank. So that's what we've got to stuff today. So we're going to start, on the first binder. So I'm just going to check, because last time I felt like I was a little close to the camera, so I've put it away a bit. And what I've realised I haven't got with me is my list. Let's have a look, see if I can find it. Nope. Oh, here's all my workings out of all the money that I need to pay back to myself and the bank. I'm going to get this budget out and I'm going to go off this, which I'll have on the side. So in health, we normally put GP is 70, so that's 35, 20, 35. And what I did before filming is I've brought it up to date on here. So we should have, according to this, 60. So 20, 40, 50, 60. So that's correct. So hopefully no more emergency visits. The dentist and contact lenses is 50, so that's 25. Now I've seen my dentist and everything's going well, and I think that I'm going to call this fully funded because I will buy some contact lenses before I go to the UK, which normally are $290, which will leave me with 110, 30, 45, 145 left in this pocket, which I will put back into the bank, take it off some debt, because the next contacts I'll buy will be in the UK and I'll need UK pounds for that. Arts and hobbies, I've already put the $30 for today in my wallet, so I shall put this back in here. So that will bring my budget back up to 280. So you see I've taken it out, but I haven't gone to art this morning. My car has, I think it's 50. Oh, I've been putting 50 in each time and it says it's, what does it say? Yeah, oh, it is 50 each time, but in my budget it says 50 for the whole month. That's weird. So I might need to look at this and pay some of this back. So in here I've got $300. Does that say 300? Yes, it does. So that's my car. So hoping that my registration is due in June and I fly on the 3rd of June. So I'm hoping that I sell my car before this is needed. And then I can put this again back into the bank. Pets, Cohen owes me a lot of money, so he's going to have 25 today, and he owes quite a bit, but that's okay. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70 in there. I'll put that up. That's Cohen. I need to buy him some flea tablets. It's not tablets, drops in the back of the neck before I go as well. So he's going to owe me lots of money. Beauty gets $10. So that gives me 30 in that pocket, and clothing gets 10. That gives me 140 in that one. And then I've changed house maintenance to this, and I've actually made it to a slip rather than a savings challenge, and maintenance gets $10 as well. So that's 45 in there. So that's correct. So that's my everyday binders, which I go in and out of. Now we've got sinking funds. So when I go over to the UK, I'm going to rent the house out, so I'll still have to pay quite a few of the insurance and rates and things. Well, I'll just have to pay them all the time. So Christmas gets 10. And Christmas so far has 50, 67, $80. So Christmas is going to be a bit more expensive this year because I'll be over in the UK, so I'll probably be buying presents. Website is fully funded, and my registration owes 146. So what I might do is start saving that back and put 10 in there today. Start saving that to pay back to the bank. So that's because I need to get my nursing registration from New Zealand transferred to the UK. I'm actually a qualified mental health nurse trained in the UK, and my registration in the UK was transferred to New Zealand 23 years ago, and I can transfer it back. So it's really fortunate that I'll be able to work while I'm in the UK. Looking forward to that. So this is vacation. So there's $190 in there now. I bought the girls some clothes yesterday, unbudgeted again. So that vacation bit might have to pay for that. So that's $190 in there. So contents insurance, that is $20. So what I'm going to do with that is put it in here. And because that's been cancelled, I've got 120 in there. So that 120 will transfer into the other insurances that I save. Where is it? Here, house, car, and that will become contents insurance all in one, because it's one company that I pay that to, and they include them all together. So that, what was it? That 120 will go into that and help boost that a bit. And then we've got council rates. So we're doing really well on this. So council rates is 3 versus 150, 175. So 150, 60, 75. So in here we have, so if we can work this out. So this needs to definitely go back to the bank. So it's 100, 200, 350, 70, 90, 110, so 410, 420, 430. So 430 in there. So we're getting very close to, when I put that one, so 430. Ooh. Yes, so my next bill will be $625 in May, so I will have got that saved for them. That's great. So I'm on track for that. So the house and contents insurance gets 100. So there we go. So in here we've got 250, 350, 400, $600. So that's that will cover the contents insurance, which is 400. So that's really good. And then I will start then putting 190 in there next month to make sure I've got enough for November. Although I don't, yeah, so if I sell the car, I won't need that. But there is some chance I might put the car into storage, because at the moment nothing's selling, and I don't really want to sell it for less than it's worth, because when I come back in a year's time, I need to buy a car again. So what I'm going to do is go and get it valued to see how much I'll get for it, and then I will get a quote for storage. I've got a friend who will go and drive it every month just to charge it and keep it going. And so yeah, so it might be that the car is, the insurance might drop because it's in storage. And yes, so anyway, that's another story for another day. Debt, yet to pay anything into there, but I will be. And an emergency fund, doing quite well on this. Emergency gets 50. So 20, 40, 50. So it looks like I'm getting very close to my goals. I've got 575. 575 in there, which is great. Oh, that says 550 on there. Oh, I can't add up, that's why. I can see exactly what I've done. Oh no. No. So how much have we got in there? So it should be 550. So 575. Oh, so I've missed a payment. So I'm quite happy with that. An extra $25 in there. I'll just write that in now. So I'm going to do plus 25, 575, and that's the 21st of the 3rd today. So that's my long sinking funds. That doesn't make any sense. So they're my sinking funds for the long term. Okay, so we've got a bit of money to play with. So dining out, I took my friend out for her birthday, and I had some change. So 20, 50, 70, 90, 110, 115 in there. And so 115, I'm going to add a 5. So that will sort that one out. So I've got 50, 120 there. So 120 for eating out. So I am going out for breakfast tomorrow, so I'm going to take out of there. So this is my extra eating out fund, because I just don't have a budget that takes me out for big meals. My budget is really just for coffee. So I'm going to go back to here. So I'm going to do a scratch off. I'm going to just move those back a bit. There we go. Right, let's have a look. So I can't see the box. I found the box for my dice, and I used it. I'll come back and talk. I used a paper clip last time for scratching off, and I can't find it. So let's just pop that, push that money back. Right. So that is this one 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, and I don't know what to scratch it with. I wonder if the crafter always says scissors. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully this doesn't wreck it. Ooh, that's a sign. So that's 10 today. Okay. I'll turn this back up. So in my birthday fund so far we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. 65. I wonder if this... Oh, this is worth anything you make it. So 4 left to go, so there could be $100 there, maybe. Who knows? Okay, so we ended up here on the infinity last time, so we're going to go nothing. Wonder what it means when it... I must ask what it means when there's nothing on it. So we're going to go -6. Just got to find the pin. So we started here, so -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 20! Wow. So we're 20 going in there. Ooh. Look at those nice new notes. Ooh. 50, 70, 80, $100 in there, which is fabulous. So that's going to go into my emergency fund, and then I'll keep going and then decide each time what I'm going to do with it. So then we're going to go to this one, and today we haven't got as much left today, so we've got $60, $70 left. So, oh, hello, Miss. This is Cohen, who owes me money. He's saying hello. So I'm going to see how much I've got left for that one. So let's have a look at here, because we don't have dollar notes and I don't use coins in here. I need to roll it around. So we've got... Oh dear. So we can do... Here he is. Say hello, Cohen. Say hello. Here we go. There, go. I'm just checking on the screen. So today, let's have a look. Oh, he's jumping down. I think we're going to do 15 today. No, Cohen. Oh no. Does anybody have this trouble? So we're going to do 15 today, and we don't have any change. So in here, go, 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 go. 50, 110, 130. So we're going to need to find change, but we'll just leave that extra 5 in there. And for next time, so we're putting 20 in, so I'm going to take off a 5. So a 2 and a 3, so next time it'll be 20. As the numbers get bigger, it does get harder. So 20 in there. In here I've got two 5s, so I'm going to do 2 5s in here. Cohen is sitting nicely now by me, which is good because it's starting to stress me out. So in here we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, $70, which is again for my emergency fund. So we put in 2 5s, make that 70. Okay, we're going to do wafty wafty. Thank you, Esther from Money Matters, for that term. Love it. And then we've got, what have we got left to go in here? Not as rich as, oh, maybe I'm as rich as $40. So we're going to go 20, 35, $40. And then again, wafty wafty. Let's see what's in here. So in here we've got 250, 340. So that is a total of 500. So again, that's going towards the emergency fund. So you never know, that emergency fund will be over the $1,000 before we know it. So those are all my little savings challenges there. So that's it for today. Put those away in my box. And so I'd like to ask if you could give me the thumbs up today. I thank you so much for coming along and watching my journey. I will be recording a video later on today with an update of my life to date. Lots of things going on. I am going to go over to the UK for a year, so I'll get you up to date on that. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.